This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE Vice President, Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, received on Sunday at the Presidential Palace Liombo Dago, the Special Envoy of the Kingdom of Bhutan's Prime Minister Jigme Thinley. The visiting Special Envoy conveyed to Sheikh Mohammed a message from the Bhutanese PM in which he stressed the interest of the kingdom to enhance the political and diplomatic communications, as well as boosting of the economic ties between the UAE and the Kingdom of Bhutan. Sheikh Mohammed welcomed his guest, stressing keenness of the UAE to forge good relations with all countries at all levels, to serve the higher interests of the UAE people, as well as the friendly countries. Among the officials in attendance were the Minister of Higher Education and Scientific Research, His Excellency Sheikh Nahyan bin Mubarak Al Nahyan, and Minister of Cabinet Affairs, His Excellency Mohammed Abdullah Al Gargawi. As the UAE continues to develop its nuclear power plant project, the Federal Authority for Nuclear Regulation, or FANR, is continuing to encourage the public to continue to its set of guidelines. For 30 days, the draft guidelines for the design, construction and operation of nuclear power plants will be online and open for public comment. It is aimed at helping utilities that wish to operate in the country understand the requirements in choosing a site, design, building, commissioning and operating such a facility. According to Ayan Ev Rensel, an FANR spokesman, this is an essential exercise as per the federal law by Decree No. 6 of 2009, as it promotes awareness and transparency. Since its establishment, 11 regulations and 7 regulatory guidelines have been made public to date.
We have already regulations that rule each and every step of these, and this regulatory guide helps a future licensee to understand what those regulations require them to do. And for us, it is just important for the public to be able to understand and for them to feel and to be a part of this process of transparency. Each time we issue a regulation or a regulatory guide, we first send it around to governmental bodies. This is, for example, Critical National Infrastructure Authority, or the National Emergency Authority, or the Health Ministry, or Emirates Nuclear Energy Corporation. You know, there's a good number of entities that we first ask their comments for 30 days. Their comments, then we evaluate and we work on them, and then we send this updated version to the public to be able to comment.
Nearly 6 kilograms of crystal narcotics were intercepted by Dubai Customs on New Year's Eve as an Asian man tried to smuggle the drugs into Dubai. Mr. Ali Al-Mugawi, the Director of Airport Operations at Dubai Customs, said that customs investigators suspected an Asian passenger with an unusual unevenness detected in the bottom of his luggage. On removing secret layers inside the bags, a see-through plastic bag was discovered with crystal narcotics, with a weight of 2.95 kilograms in one bag and the other 2.8 kilograms. When interrogated, the passenger claimed that the luggage belonged to another passenger who accompanied him during the flight, who had already left the terminal. Subsequently, a seizure report was issued and transferred along with the offender, as well as the investigation reports to the Anti-Narcotics Department at Dubai Police. Internet activity in the UAE and the region is among the highest in the world, particularly among the youth. However, authorities are concerned about the dangers it poses to young children who are left unsupervised by adults. The topic was the highlight of a recent meeting between the Dubai Police, Ministry of Interior and the Community Development Authority. In an effort to protect children from online abuse, harassment and various forms of cybercrime, the different authorities are planning a campaign that aims to spread awareness about the risks. The initiative will target what families and parents in particular can do to prevent their children from falling victim. According to officials, there are 16 main measures that can help protect children, beginning with education. They say setting rules for allowed websites and fixing a schedule are also crucial. Emirates and Etihad Airlines have resumed normal operations to Europe after cancelling 6 flights to London's Heathrow on Sunday due to severe below-freezing weather conditions. The British Airports Authority decided to operate at 50% of the normal 1,300 flights due to winter conditions, where in some parts of the UK temperatures fell to as low as -10 degrees Celsius. A statement on Heathrow Airport's website stated that as flights were cancelled in advance, airlines have been able to rebook passengers onto flights today, adding that based on current weather forecasts, there is no need to reduce Heathrow's flight schedule today. And now, something to treat the taste buds with. The Anchor MasterChef Challenge GCC is back in the UAE for the 3rd year and aims to be even bigger and better this time round. In search of the best chefs, 13 teams from hotels across the UAE have been selected. Comprising of professional chefs working in the culinary industry, entrants will battle it out for the next 3 weeks. 3 days, The 5 teams have already been selected from Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain and Oman, which leaves the UAE as the last leg of the challenge. The 3 winning teams that will represent the UAE are to be announced on Wednesday, the 8th of February.
For this year, we just feel like we have different competitors, right? But now we try to do something more, which is more higher expectation, and we do a lot of things that what we have done last year. So hopefully we get a good result today and see how's it.
I have scallops, fresh diver scallop from Scotland dish as a hot appetizer. And so it's a mix of earth and water because I use truffle and lentils and cauliflower. And the second main course is a rabbit.
The top 8 teams will then go head-to-head in a 2-day cook-off, which will be judged by 3 professional taste judges on February the 15th and 16th. The chefs will be working around the clock, creating their most memorable dishes. However, the participants will not know what's on the menu for the day, and it could be anything from Asian, Korean, continental, or even classic cuisine, according to advisory chef Peter Halmans.
Judging process is basically split into 2. 3 hours of kitchen judging, where we actually see how are these professional chefs cooking, their hygiene, their safety, their professional knife skills, their cooking skills, the right pots for the right, it's just a whole, it's really very, very technical. Now, in the 3rd year, believe it or not, by as early as October, November last year, I started getting a phone call. They said, Peter, are you running this competition again? We want to participate. So it has become some sort of landmark now on the Dubai culinary competition calendar. And yeah, we're very proud of it. It's like I said, it's taken 3 years, but by now we have people actually wanting to compete in it.
And up next, we have the day's business news, so stay with us.